What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Brown Uncensored Show. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything, all right? It may be pop culture related, but it's probably Ash Brown related. So you got to stay tuned to see what I'm going to talk about. Today, it just came to me as I woke up, and thank God that I woke up. But stop shrinking yourself. Don't shrink yourself. And I was reflecting on past relationships, past friendships in which I was around very insecure people and people that saw me as a threat, although that was never my goal. Nobody has control over where your mind goes or why you think the things that you think. But I found myself shrinking myself and making myself smaller. And when I say shrink, I'm meaning my ideas, the things that I wanted, stuff that I had going on. I would have people and friends and guys telling me, oh my gosh, you need to calm that down. Or, oh, you're doing too much. And no, how about I'm not doing enough? How about I'm not doing enough? And I reflect on those situations now because I stop back and I think, I'm like, wow, that person was very insecure. That person was really going through something. And they were angry with me because I represented confidence. See, there's a difference between confidence and cockiness. See, I can walk into a room confident that I know what I'm doing, that my goals are set, that everything is going to go just streamlined. Cockiness is making sure that everyone knows that you are the next thing. You are that it girl. And that's never been my MO. But for whatever reason, people have taken my confidence as cockiness. And jealousy has ensued, and backstabbing, and just a lot of negative things have occurred because people are threatened by my mind. And it's wild. Like, even becoming a flight attendant, one of my very closest friends who I looked at as a sister, and I shared with her my aspirations to become a flight attendant. And immediately she was like, oh, you can't do that. You're going to have to be everywhere. And, your family's back home. You can't leave them. And da-da-da-da. She would have a laundry list, y'all, of all the reasons why I shouldn't become a flight attendant. Thank God I cut the damn apron. Thank God I saw her for who she really was. This person had been poisoning me against myself for years. And I didn't even realize it. And that was just one instance that I was able to be like, wait, why isn't she being encouraging? Why isn't she being my friend? Because she doesn't want to see you elevate, Ash. She doesn't want to see you do seemingly better than her, Ash. She sees that fire inside of you and she's envious, Ash. But I never wanted to believe that because that's not my heart. That's not the heart that I share. So I never wanted to believe that. But that is absolutely positively what the situation was. In relationships. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've dated that I don't even miss it, honestly and truthfully. I do not miss it in the least. Everyone misses I do miss the comfort of a man. It is something about being around like this tall, muscly man that's just like, wow. But all the BS that comes with it, I'm good. So it's been years since I've seriously dated, right? And I just remember the last guy that I dealt with, I was conceptualizing my ashsaidit brand. And when I was coming up with the name for the company, ashsaidit was one of the key ones that I was really bouncing to because I was like, it sounds cute. It's cool. I've never heard anyone have anything like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put that on the list. And because, again, he was my partner at the time, I shared with him my list, and he shot down every one of those ideas, y'all. Every idea. When it came to ashsaidit, he was like, no, it doesn't sound right. It's not going to work. It's just, you go back and figure something else out. Go back and figure something else out. The worst thing that you can ever say to a person like me is to shun and put down what my idea is, and you don't have a suggestion. See, that's my whole problem. Like, you say you don't like it. Okay, why don't you like it? Okay, well, what's an alternative? A lot of people don't think on that. A lot of people don't consider that. And that was the moment that I knew it was not going to work. I mean, honestly, I think the whole 8-9 months of it, I knew it just wasn't a good fit, but I needed something to distract me from my grief. That's really what it comes down to. And ultimately, I can think back to even relationships before where, I would have something good or something great going on, and I would share it with my guy, and he would find a way of just undermining it and belittling it and making it sound like it wasn't anything when it was something that was important to me. And so for me, myself, today, if I meet a guy and I automatically get the negative vibes, it's a wrap. It's a whole wrap, because I am not shrinking myself any longer. Screw that. You don't like what I got to offer. You don't like what I bring to the table. You don't gotta. You don't have to like anything that I am as a person. Keep it moving. Keep it moving and leave me alone. And yeah, that's the message for today. Stop shrinking yourselves. Ladies. We are brought up in a society where we are molded and modeled to nurture. That's a part of our nature. We can't get out of it. It's in our DNA. It's just what it is. But don't ever let someone downgrade you for their own pride. Don't ever let someone make you feel as though you are less than. You are more than they could ever be in this world. And they see a light in you that they never saw in themselves. And go out and be great. Do some wonderful things. I know you will. I know all of you will. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me vent this random thought that came to me today. And have a great week. Have a prosperous, powerful, and peaceful week ahead. And I will holla at y'all later. Deuces.